Hello! Hi, everybody. I'm doing a little bit better. Not a whole crap ton better, but enough. Enough to be here. I feel like it's up and down with how I've been feeling, but... Dude, it's weird because, like... I did. You sound a good bit better. Thank you. I'm not 100% though. I'm having difficulty, like, basically breathing. I know it sounds stupid, but Chayo, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I've been having a lot of problems breathing. I don't know what it is. Who needs to breathe anyways? For real. Yeah, after stream, I'm probably gonna get some more rest. For sure. Hello there, Big Juicy. Excuse? Huh? He's back? Dude, it's so strange, because, like, I legitimately go from an hour of feeling, like, not congested, awake, good, and then the next hour, like, now, I'll be, like, sniffling, nose will be plugged, extremely hard to talk, so... It's Ash's test 5-day... Wait, what happened? Sorry, what? Test 5, day 1? What's going on? What? Have you made a list for the best keyboards of 2025? I'm in the midst of writing the script. I already have some of the keyboards picked. But I probably won't be able to get to that video. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I really wanted to get to the video this week. I really wanted to. But I'm so under the weather that, dude, I can't get to it. I've been doing like the bare minimum of what I want to be doing. So just lube your lungs, dude, if you're having trouble breathing. For real. My hopes for 2026, a Class 80 V2. I hope we get Class Series based off the Class 60. So... Your Sonnet has been promoted to my primary setup? Hell yes, dude. Hell yes. But yeah, other than that, it's been a pretty normal day, just working. Lubed the batch switches, although I thought I was going to use them today, and then I remembered I really want to use HMX Hydras, because today's going to be a foamy build, as intended by the designer. So, it's going to be an interesting one today. It's kind of a throwback build. Honestly, when I looked at this build for the first time, it gave me nostalgia, because it kind of reminds me of, like, boards released like 4 or 5 years ago, visually. But we'll see. I've got a car shoot tomorrow? That sounds awesome. Thanks for letting me know that. What happened, sorry? Oh, for the... Yeah, guys, I'm going to be real with you, just because of how I've been feeling, and I also still want to take time off. Next week, I'm probably going to get to the top keyboards of the year, most likely towards the end of the month, if I'm being real with you guys. Honestly, this whatever I have has not let up, and it's been since Christmas. So, that's kind of when it started. It's when I started feeling symptoms. Which TV did you buy? TVs are such a good price right now. I was looking at some on Boxing Day. You got the vid? No, dude, it's weird. I don't know what it is. I think it's that thing that everyone's been getting, which is with the rhinovirus or something like that. Here's my symptoms. Ready for this? I only had one day where my throat was scratchy and felt raw. One day. Then it was gone literally in a single day. I've had some day, like maybe a day or two of feeling a little bit drowsy. I think today's like the last day of me feeling a bit drowsy. And then every day though has been just clogged nose and trouble breathing because my nose is so clogged. Sounds like ligma. How do I fix that? In it. Your overlube jumped into a hypersonic cleaner and GG, you're probably RSV. Oh, I hope not. I think I already had that. I don't know, man. Buy a PC Hippo. Did those release? Finally got my hands on some first custom keyboard. Really happy about it. Already ordered new switches. Let's go. Dude, I'm going to say this with love. whoever needs to hear this, hobbies are so important. I'm so happy that you guys can celebrate a hobby here with us. Hobbies are so damn important to have. Like, dude, I'm not even gonna kid you guys. If I wasn't able to do keyboards today, actually, let's start one step back. Dude, I don't know about video games anymore. I don't know how you guys feel it. I can only do so much. I was playing a little bit of Arc Raiders yesterday, and the day before, because I've been sick, so it's the only thing I can really do. I can't sit on video games much. Just like I can only watch like 1 or 2 shows, and then I'm like good. I think what would really help me today was being able to like do some keyboard chores. You know, I just can't. Video games, like, it's not that I'm bad at them. We were actually destroying people in Arc, and we did well in a few matches of Overwatch, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel special to me playing video games. Like, I love playing with friends. That's the special part. But it gets so tiring. And I think like having hobbies really helps that. I even in the time I was sick, I even decided to I finally charged my Apple Watch again. I decided I'm going to use that because honestly it's been collecting dust. I was actually playing around on the menu settings for one of my cameras. So I tried to do some other stuff, not just like sit around playing video games when I've been sick. I'm trying to like do some other stuff, but dude, the one thing I want to do is clean, but I cannot do that, bro. Games have lost its shine for me. It's so true, man. I stopped playing competitive games and switch up more relaxing games. I feel like that's kind of my vibe these days too. It's so hard for me to want to play like super competitive games. Also, I don't know if anyone else here has been playing Arc. Bro, I am so sick of the exploiters in that game. Like, it's making me not want to boot up the game anymore. I don't know who else feels the same way. Every night we play, there's like 3 or 4 lobbies where it's just someone shooting us through walls. Every night, or the floor, or something. The devs will be back next week. It is so boring. And then also you hit report, nothing happens. So it's so boring, dude. Honestly, like getting lasered through walls and then they shit talk us when they kill us is like just the most annoying thing ever. Am I feeling better? I'm okay. You guys might hear me sniffle my nose a few times or like wipe my nose, but I think it's either the last day or like second last day of me being sick. I definitely feel weak today, and then also I feel like I lost some weight because I haven't been eating.
I hope you're feeling better.
Jared, thank you so much for the tier 3, man. That is so kind. I'm doing okay. Let's fucking go. No, I can't, man. It's too crazy. But yeah, that's really it. Video games, just, I don't know. They're not hitting the same way as they used to. Send me a tissue. I want some sickness weight loss. Dude, it has not been a fun sickness, though. It has not been. Also, I managed to find, in case you guys are interested, I'm just letting it flatten. Because it came rolled up, and honestly, it's a little tricky to use. I found a cork desk pad. It's a little small, not exactly the size I want it, but it's double-sided. So it has like a nicer cork finish on this side. And then the more like textured cork. I managed to find one. I'm going to try to contact this company because it was kind of awkward ordering this. But I want to create a bigger one. I want a bigger cork desk pad that literally takes my entire view frame of the camera here. I thought that would be really sweet. But yeah, I'm so happy. Finally found the cork desk pad I've been looking for. It will show all the skin oils? I hope not. I hope not at all. Alright, start drinking wine and make your own? I'm not really a wine guy though. You like having the visible wood? Oh, I was gonna do it more to protect it. Have I ever used Osame keycaps? I have. They're really honest. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? Did everyone's New Year's go okay? I was sick on New Year's. Me and my girlfriend were sick. So the countdown was us just like sitting on the couch, like sniffling, and then New Year's came. We're like, hooray, time for bed, because we just could not stay up because we were so drowsy. And then I think we tried to stay up for like 20 minutes, and then we went to bed. Not a wine guy, so what kind of guy are you? I like, if I had to pick an alcohol beverage, I think I like beer more these days. You built your new PC, but we're still waiting for RAM? Like, waiting to buy the RAM, or did you order it and it hasn't come in yet? Previous question, but I've said before, I'm hearing stories about STR quality, worried about Manta. Lockheed, if it makes you feel any better. Oh, wrong one. I think the stories you're hearing, I don't want to blame anyone, because ultimately this is technically a collective issue. I think the few things you're probably looking at are some of the problems of, for example, if something's a little bit warped because the designer decided to use 2 screws instead of 3, it's going to be one of those things where it's like, yes, it would have been nice to see that in QC, but like also it would have been nice for the designer to have experience knowing something was going to happen like that. I'm just using an example. I can say confidently STR does a shit ton of stuff. Tons of stuff. Tons of manufacturing for not just like Bulls projects. They do a lot of stuff for like KBD fans and stuff too. There's probably a crap ton of boards that you've probably never even associated with STR that STR has done. With that being said, we're still going to make sure all the QC for Manta is picture perfect. You know, we're not gonna skip on that. If that makes you feel better. STR screwed up on my bottom. What happened to the bottom, Baron? I'm sure Bull will help you out with that. STR made the Ayula F75. Did they actually? I don't know. Didn't know about this and just ordered a Bleak. I don't know if it's a widespread thing at all, guys. Again, I would, I don't have all the insight in the world, but I would suggest if you guys are looking for like more insight on it, hit up Bull. Even Manu might be in Discord to explain more. They definitely have more insight than I possibly could. But I mean, here's the thing, right? There's a lot of manufacturers and there's a lot of defects that happen. STR does a shit ton. I'm not too worried about it personally, so on the top right of the patina, I would contact them then. If it's not up to your liking, but I know patina is one of those things where it's hit and miss. Dude, Boxster, were you super sick too? Fuck, dude. It's like I said, it's in and out for me. Very in and out. Screws on oblique are cooked? What was wrong with the screws? I haven't heard about the oblique stuff yet. I've been out of it for like the last 4 days, guys. I've been so out of it. But I wouldn't worry too much, guys. I really wouldn't. We're gonna make sure everything is good for the units, okay? Rusted? Oh, that's weird. I haven't heard of that one there happening before. One day it would be good, and next day like crap. It's so strange, bro. It's like the High Ground Summit 65. Oh my god, there's 4 screws. What happened? Sorry? There's only 4 screws on that one there? They didn't clean the acid from the screw holes, so the screws are rusting? That's unfortunate. I hope that all gets fixed. I think it's also one thing to play devil's advocate here. I would like to see how this all gets handled. So after going through several switches, rebuilt my F1 with lubed, filmed, and spring swapped MX2As, PP plate, and MT new Skyrider. Man, oh man, this feels great. Hell yes. We love that. It's a good combo too. They were ordered a long time ago and sat, and apparently were not great quality, and the rust tip bowl already noticed in QC and replaced them. Oh, okay. So wait. If Bull already replaced them, then it should be fine, right? I'm running this for my new red Agar. Ooh. Built with GMK Abstract after seeing them in your stream. How is Abstract on that? Look good? Bullshit said it should not cause any issues. Okay. Okay, if Bull's saying that it's already been fixed, then I think it's good. I mean, I want to have faith in the guy. I want to have faith in all our vendors to fix things. You know? My oblique was great in building my Pangea Mini. It looks good so far. Just, if people are waiting on these, hope you have good luck. Okay. I mean, again, guys, I can't speak for anything else, but I'm going to do my absolute best, and I know Bull's going to do his best too with the mantas. And I think Manu and Bull are actually going to China as well soon too. For my customers, the biggest thing I've seen is rusty screws for oblique. I'll be checking each unit now before mailing and replacing any bad screws. If you had any rusty screws, okay. Doesn't affect the keyboard. Okay, I mean, I'm happy with that personally. If Bull's confident that's the fix, then that's the fix. It's definitely a shitty thing and should have been caught on the manufacturing level, but if Bull's willing to replace things, then dude, it's fine with me. Like I said, I think I've said this before. It's a measure of character on not how many not on the mistake you make, but how you fix your mistakes. You know what I mean? I think that's also a measure. And then also hopefully people learn from it too. Guys, sorry, if I like suddenly stop breathing for a second, it's because my nose is so freaking clogged right now. I'm trying. Replacing screws is not hard. Yeah, it should be easy. Damn, Niku, what happened to that first one, bro? What happened to the first one there, Niku? Did you have your fingers like one set over? I do that sometimes too, and then type out of like memory. Yes, dude, I do that all the time, and then I'm like, what the hell did I just type? Like, instead of putting my fingers on the homing, I'll like feel, and I'll just for some reason go one over, and then, dude, I do that all the time, man. Is anyone really worried that the likes of Alex and Bull would not be right by their customers? Dude, I'll tell you guys a story about something I dealt with the other day. So, this was super annoying. Basically, two people ordered some merch, and I sample all the merch before I sell it. Anything that comes out good, I list on the website. And I use like a print-on-demand service, just so I don't have to deal with stock here, because I don't live in a big space. And one of my favorite sweaters, where I sampled twice, I have two samples, for some reason, two people got it in, and it looks like a totally different image that was printed. The image was like done in pointillism, which is, using dots to shade things. And I'm like, I've never styled the image like that. So where did this like new render come from it? And it was also cut off. So basically, the company I was using decided to tell me it's my fault. And no matter what was going to happen, I let both people know that I would do right by them. I know Bull's the same way. Like, we don't want people to like be in a shitty situation. So same thing goes with the mantas. Like, no matter what, like, we're going to make sure that everyone gets like a good product. So you don't lick every piece. I don't know if people want me licking every piece right now. I'll be real with you guys. I really don't know. Damn, dude. I have to admit, Cubed is kind of growing on me like big time. Look at this. It's growing on me so much. That's what I'm saying. I like the F1 a lot. I'm going to be honest. I didn't know if I would like it with the purple keycaps. I was considering, even yesterday, switching to a different color keycap set, but every time I look at it, I'm just like, damn, it does look good. So I think Cubed is really growing on me. Like, I'm really enjoying looking at the Cube set. I think it works because it's silver, It's a good combo. Let it grow a bit longer. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be getting another plate and PCB soon, so. What happened to your voice? I'm so sick. I'm so sick. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to deal with it a bit longer. It's okay, though. All right. Time for the keyboard. So, I did see the Seal 80. I did. Bull messaged me about it today. He asked if I want to review it. Okay, quick little intro about this board. So this is a board. Oh gosh, let me start over. This is a board from Thomas LT. It's called the Xenox 7.5, which I was like, oh, I wonder what this is inspired. Is this by like, you know, like a printer themed one? Because I thought for some reason in my head, I'm like, yeah, was there like a printer themed keyboard at one point? But there wasn't really a whole lot of like, you know, inspiration for this one here. I think the design is a little bit more simple and old school. And I'll show you guys what I mean. It's kind of interesting, just because it did give me like a nostalgia kick. From what I understand, this should be like, I guess in stock because they're shipping 7 days after purchase. And it's going to be about $320, or sorry, let me rephrase that because my voice keeps kicking out on me here. It's going to be about $320 plus shipping. And then you can upgrade to a gold PVD stainless weight. So, should be interesting. Now, this is going to be more of a foamy build today. The intention is to use foam. I did ask the designer what he prefers as his build, and the intention seems to be foam. I do believe this is a flex cut 1.2mm PCB. I can already tell you, so two things. First of all, there's nothing wrong with designers intentionally using foam. I just want to put that out there, all right? Also though, I think, oh, what just happened? Did my top-down camera turn off? It did, what the fuck? Did I lose power? So strange. There's nothing wrong with an intentionally foamy build. And I think the only thing I do wish that comes out of this is the designer maybe giving us some option for 1.6mm PCBs with no flex cuts. The only reason I say that is because more options for custom keyboards are better. But I know this is an in-stock product, so. Oh yeah, is it just... Oh, I see what's happening here. Guys, give me one moment. No, it's because we have the heater on and it's really hot in here because we're both sick. So just give me like a sec to block off the vent. Let my top-down camera cool down for a sec. No, it's just hot. Pajamas? Yes, sir, I'm in pajamas. I don't feel good. You guys can see over here too. I'm wearing nice straight pajamas. All right. Do you know where I can get a custom-made PCB? I don't know if you can do one-off custom PCBs. And if you can, I believe that might be really expensive. I don't know if there's like is an MOQ5? How much is an MOQ5 PCBs? Stop clearing your throat, dude. It's bad for the throat. Just leave the... You know what, and stop making sense. Anywhere from like 30 to 80? Oh, that's not actually that bad. All right, never mind. That's not terrible. I thought it was maybe a few $100 per. All right, and here's the box. It's actually kind of a cool box too. Show the board. I got you guys. Hold on, let me, can I turn this camera back on now? Hi, Thomas, how are you doing? Okay. Oh wait, is it just losing? Oh, there we go, okay. I think we're good now. Let me just do one thing, guys. Sorry, give me a moment, please. Just gonna turn something on this camera. Oh, of course. It's hard to do when the buttons are all on the other side here. 1 second, everybody. If you don't mind. Power settings. Did I actually, is it not a power thing? Alright, should be fine for now. Alright, the Xenox. So this was sent to me. I'm not sure if I can keep the board or not, but this is going to be a sponsored review. I'm obviously not going to hold back from my thoughts or opinions on this. We are going to keep in mind that this is intended to build with foam, so we are going to build with at least some of the foam.
Don't make me call camera protective services for that.
My bad, dude. My bad. Alright, so we got some foam here. So it looks like they're giving us some bottom foam and some mid-plate foam. Actually, interesting. No PE sheet? I'm surprised. And then we have our 1.2 mil PCB. So this is going to be a 75%, by the way. And yeah, there's not a whole lot of options on this. Not that I expected a bunch. And I'm finding PCBs, hot swap PCBs lately, are a little bit hit and miss with flexibility on how much we can actually do it. I would love to see more options on the PCB. And here's the thing, right? Like, flex cuts, preference. All preference. I would like to see some more options, at least for like a 7U spacebar, split backspace. I'm not too pressed about the flex cuts personally. Maybe an option, like I mentioned at the beginning of stream, it would be nice to see an option for a different PCB or maybe an alternative one sold. I would say this is pretty standard fare for what I've seen from a lot of boards for flex cuts. Again, would love to see other options there, but yeah, it's I wouldn't say it's hyper aggressive because I've seen ones that are actually even worse, but would be nice to see some other ones. And then we have a PC plate. I actually quite like the tabs on these. I don't mind this one here being under the spacebar, only because this should be pretty flexible because it's PC. I don't mind it at all. And there we go. Now the board. So the board's a little bit old school looking, but it is a nice color. It's a bit of a darker navy. It's not as saturated as a navy as I might have thought it was. And I actually don't mind this particular shade of navy. Sometimes navy is just too blue. But I don't mind this one here at all. Yeah, it almost has a bit more of a purplish tint to it, I guess. If I had to look at it, for sure. I agree. Wholeheartedly. Looks purple. Pretty sure this is considered the Nautilus one. Unless, I don't know if the designer's in chat right now wants to correct me. Yeah, it is a nice color. Let me actually get my keyboard out of the way here so we can actually focus on the color of this without the purple changing our viewpoints here. Thomas is the designer, yeah. All right. Now, this is a prototype unit. There's going to be some dings and scratches on this, guys. I was already told ahead of time, so there's some things there. There's some anno hook marks where the daughter board's supposed to be. I think there's also one small flaw with the prototype unit, which I believe is the daughter board might be a bit of a tight fit. So we'll see. Am I feeling better now? Sir Scampy, no, I'm feeling the same.
Rest
Same
in
old
peace,
here.
Bree.
Oh.
We continue. For those who come after.
What happened, Basil? Basil, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then there's our side profile. I actually really like the side profile here. The side profile's fun. I think they did a really good job on making it not feel too simple and gave it some character. I don't know how you guys feel about that. And then we have the seam continuing to the back, which again, I think makes the board look really classy and high-end. I also like how they're using the different tones of the bottom piece to shine through even the USB-C cutout. Looks good. And then we have the bottom. Now, the bottom is not as visually interesting. I would say probably the weakest part about the design about the board. My suggestion here would be to carry on some of those cuts and actually make the bottom a little bit more visually interesting opposed to really flat. That would be my suggestion, which it kind of looks like the designer already did. I would love to see these kind of just funnel into the weight piece. But finally, Alex is streaming. Yeah, we're going to do a little stream today. Now, is the bottom going to be the make or break for this board? Not really. Let's be real here. Most people probably won't even look at the bottom of the keyboard. But if you're paying premium price, which to me, anything keyboard-wise is a premium product, please, please, please make sure it looks... Oh, sorry, I have to sneeze, guys. Oh, gosh. Oh, premium product. Make sure we're doing stuff to make it feel premium is what I'm going to say. Dude, this cold is crazy. But no, the side profile genuinely looks good. I even like how it carries out to the front too. Yes, all sides should look premium, especially because it's a premium product. Again, yeah, I like everything else. I think the weakest part for me, even this is nice too. I don't even mind how they put this little logo on the top for this little blocker area. But yeah, I would like to see a little bit more on the bottom. Superflu, I have no idea what I have. None at all. The only other thing I'm a little bit confused about, which I probably should have asked because I didn't realize until... Well, I guess I didn't realize till right now, is where are the feet supposed to go? Are these supposed to be the feet from the designer here? I don't know if he's, again, I don't know if he's in chat or not. This is the PVD'd weight, which I believe is an extra $40, but I'm going to be real with you guys. I personally think the keyboard looks a little bit better without it. I'm not a big fan of PVD'd stuff. Also, one other small change too, I believe, is this won't be a separate piece. Thomas, can you confirm? Is this going to be cut on the final rendition of the product? Or is this going to be two separate pieces? Bezel width is uniform for the most part. I think the bottom has a bit of a thicker bezel. I just don't like... Everyone has their own opinion on PVD. I just think PVD on the bottom of the keyboard, after tons of uses with keyboards, PVDing ends up scratching and not looking very good. It ends up almost looking a little bit cheap, even though it's the premium option. This is with any keyboard ever. I'm just not a huge fan of PVD. Now, for the front height, what are we looking at today? It'll be separated at front dimension? Okay. Oh, is it officially... Did my battery officially die for this? Oh, totally. Oh, no, we're good, we're good. No, it's dead. Damn it. It's officially dead, guys. Thomas, do you know the front height? So I don't have to measure it? Okay. I had to figure out what battery it is. Haven't watched you since 2023? Me? Thanks for tuning in, man. Personally, I've kept the plastic wrap on the bottom of my keyboard because of the PVD weight. Yeah. It's a little nerve-wracking sometimes. One thing, Thomas, I will criticize on then is if this is how the final product is going to look, I'd like to see that in the renders on the website, because I believe your website shows this with one singular piece. All right. Now we can start building the keyboard. Now we can start building.
God damn, dude.
Thank you, Basil. Appreciate it. Alrighty. And then for for stabilizers, Stevies, here they are. Trying to find where I put them. This is going to be 320, and I believe Thomas can confirm. Again, it says it's going to ship out in 7 days, but I'm assuming this is going to be an in-stock product. Let's see. Where are my tweezers so I can yoink this out, because this is not coming out right now. Here we are, Stavies. I would say the back is the most, like, or I guess the back of the board over here? Or the bottom, you mean? I like this color a lot, tell you that much. It's not, it's like a, you know, actually, I will say the color of this Xano is quite unique. It almost has like a, even in person, a little bit of a purple tint. It's nice. It's quite nice. But I think this is supposed to be a blue. I don't know, it looks really nice in person. I gotta say. Does it come a little, just show a little different on here? Yeah, maybe a little bit more blue on this angle, depending on where the light hits it. But you can still kind of see there's a little bit of purple in this, which is kind of, again, you know what? I'm kind of impressed by the anno color on this. It's nice. In stock will ship in 7 days. It's 7 days because sometimes they're just don't pick up on Saturday and Sunday. Dude, honestly, man, I've been having the same problem with UPS. UPS is canceled on me. I don't know if you're using UPS, by the way, Thomas, but UPS is canceled on me like 3 times now. I was supposed to get a pickup on Wednesday, but I got canceled. And then I was supposed to get a pickup on Friday, and then they canceled. They moved it to today, but then they updated the pickup to Monday. So I've been waiting for them, and I have all these like random things I need them to pick up, and they still haven't showed up. But yeah, sometimes, oh, dude, sometimes it's crazy. All right, let's start lubing this. I'm so glad you're streaming. I really needed this. I honestly, guys, if I was feeling the same way as yesterday, I probably would have postponed. I'm glad to be here, Basil. Thank you again for the subs and stuff, dude. They're called UPS because they've only let me down. Dude, don't stop. Don't kill me, bro. It's so bad. Is this the last stream before your vacation? No. We're streaming tomorrow and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think. We're pretty loaded for streams. We're doing the Vela tomorrow. Got a little Vela action happening. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say this too. I would include a sheet of PE, like in the future. Again, I know these are in stock. If you can, PE film sheet would be nice to include with this. Thank you, Durs. Appreciate you, man. Recommended switch for Alu Plate Minerva. Have you tried these really new switches? You've probably never heard of these. Milky Yellows? Have you tried those? I built a Minerva for a friend with Milky Yellows. New switch, by the way. And it turned out great. So... never heard of them? We'll give them a try. Thanks, bruh. Dude, I don't know what I have. I hate this. Thanks for hanging out, though, guys, while I'm sick. I appreciate it. It's gonna be super chill. Oh. Alright. But yeah, I think HMX Hydras might actually hit really hard on this board. Because it's like a really nice, like... Dude, listen to these Hydras. I don't like I love HMX stuff. Listen to that. I think this might hit for a flex cut board. I'm hoping this, like, kind of goes past sometimes the thinness that can happen with a flex cut PCB. But dude... I wish I got these wrong last time. I thought I was using Hydra switches, but I was using a different tactile. These are so nice. Kevin, you don't like HMX stuff?
I just had a revelation. Remember when I gave you the TTS curse? What if it actually did something /SWWWWWWWW?
Why does he slow down like that? What the? Really? Oh man, I think they're really nice. Hey, but you know what? We'll all have different opinions. He ran out of air. Maybe he's sick too. What's the clicking noise? They're tactile. I'd say Hydras. They feel a little bit more. They're a little sharper than Type R's. Although they are nice. I wear hearing aids, Alex. Maybe that's it. Oh, for that? Maybe. Frequencies and stuff sound different through that. I just resounded my neocore bass. Are you going to show us the final patina afterwards? Did you ever use stub stems? I have them already done in a pack of switches. I just don't know what board to put on them, and I only did 70, so it wouldn't work today. But I did them. Someone told me to put them in cherry housings, so that's what I did. And then I also... Where did I put it? I also did this today, which is kind of a throwback. I did seal switches today. This is the original switch I was going to use, but honestly, I don't think this would work super great for this board, so that's why I ended up just switching, and I lubed these instead. These were actually really simple to lube because all I did was have to move around the pre-existing lube. But I think this would work well for an aluminum plate because these are a little lighter in sound signature, but these are really old. I've had these forever. Finally got around to doing them. Do you know why they call them seals? Is there a joke attached to this? I know the real reason why these are called seals. These are Minterly's switch. Minterly did these like 4 years ago, I think. 3 years ago. Damn, has it been that long already? God damn. Do I like the cherry stubs? Or it's the stub stems and the cherry? Yeah, they're nice. I think I need to try them in a board. I think I do. I call them seals because they... Uh-oh. Finished a batch of 70 Vint Blacks today. No idea what to put them in. Thinking something classic pour-on gasket. What do you got? Happy New Year's, sicko? Hey, it's bullying. I'm not that sick, guys. Yeah, they're alpacas. Which is why I was like, I know how alpacas sound. And I don't know if they'd sound great in this today. Is the badge removable? The renders show it more attached. No, I already made that comment on this, Gingy. I think the renders should show this is a separated piece. To be honest, I thought I'd get my event horizon before 2026, but here we are. Did they ship out any? But yes, Thomas, to reiterate and echo what I said before, I would 1000% make sure you update your renders to match your final products. Because, you know, you want to make sure that people aren't going to be like tripped out when they get when you get your stuff. I gave this same criticism to the Nuxros board when they decided to change the way the bottom of the keyboard looked. So I think it's important that way there you don't have any people kind of scratching their head being like, this is not what I bought. Believe it or not, I actually kind of like it with the separated piece more than without. All right. Damn, I'm running out of 205. What else can I use here? You know what? Let's use... Do I still have that little vial of other lube here? I should. Yes. I have more 205 here. Alex, question. Tell me. What's the question? Still glad about all the remaining GS2? Did you actually? They're still packing no labels for EH yet. Oh gosh. Well, I hope that comes out soon. These are Stabies. I love the sound of Cheese V2, but they don't have any texture. Oof. See, that's tough because those switches are deep. And I don't know what else you could do to get that texture and have that depth. The closest thing is probably MX Blacks. Truthfully, and I know it's like kind of a meme that I'm saying that. 6.25U. Kale Black. I find Kale Blacks to be the same kind of pitch though. Like, they're still brighter. Cherry got good scratch. Texture. Oh, you know what you could do too? You could just like, I know this sounds ridiculous, you could apply less lube. Maybe clean off the stem, see how it sounds with no lube at all, and then just apply a little bit here and there. That worked. Got to keep our boy hydrated today, guys. Oh, yeah, thanks, guys. Damn, the thing about stabies is putting these wires in sometimes is a pain in the butt. I've modded some MX Blacks just to put them in the Onibi. Weesh, do you remember what switches I even put in that board? Because you're getting those switches too. I thought I put MX Blacks. Didn't I do MX Blacks already? Cheese V2. Okay, you're right. You are right. Now I'm remembering. Cheese V2, also a very good switch. Recommend me some dry switches to. I'm too lazy to lube. Not cherry. I'm confused by that statement. Dude, stabies? Can you go in? God damn, that hurt. Look, it left a dent on my finger. I ordered the Tofu 60 V3 in full raw housing. Might be the only keyboard I get in 2026. Dude, I don't think you can go wrong with either one of those switches in there, Scampy. Hydrate again. I think put in the Nixies, in my humble opinion. But dude. So, I work on my laptop sometimes. I don't like typing on the... I don't mind the laptop keyboard, but I like having the screen a little bit farther back, so I use a keyboard sometimes. And I've been using the Tofu 60 because I'm also writing the written review for it. Oh man, they did so good with that one there. They killed it with the Tofu 60. They really did a fantastic job. Are Nixies quieter than MX Blacks? I find them to have a slight bit more depth. Not quite as bright. I've heard the Roller V2 are a little thin. No, I've used them twice now, Basil. I think they're good. I don't think they're thin. Okay. Put this back. And then I need the screws. And we're going to put this in the board. Now, I might need some stab pads. Let's see. Another thing I would suggest too, if you're going to sell thinner PCBs, it's always a nicety. Not that I think a lot of stabilizers come with them nowadays, but for the box to have some stab pads in here, that way there, for people who maybe don't have them already included with their stabilizers, they won't have to go buy a separate purchase. But stab pads would be nice in the box. I know there's been projects in the past that has a 1.2mm PCB that usually has them. I think it's a nicety. Let me go get some stab pads though. Let's see. I think I have some spare ones here. Have I heard the F-160? Or sorry, have I seen it? You guys have been telling me about it, but I haven't physically seen it, no. Alright, let's put these guys on now. How much is the difference between all those Bridge, Rainy, and Womier? Well, I haven't used the Womier one, or sorry, the Rainy at length. I've only seen it at like meetups. But I don't know. The Rainy's, to me, sorry, I have to say this, the Rainy's an ugly keyboard. It's personal preference. I just think the Rainy is like the most like, I don't like the design of the badge on the bottom of the keyboard. I think it's ugly and tacky. The Bridge is so much more like nicer and minimal and just like uniform. No, the stabs are mine. But you can buy 1.2mm PCBs stabs for sure. This is why STX stabs are goated. Oh, because they come in different sizes. Well, you know, I have no problem with... These are the stab pads that come with the Type Plus. Dude, the Type Plus stab pads, the whole bundle of Type Plus stuff is so good. I gotta say. It's like you buy it and you don't have to worry about stuff it came with. Having the adhesive ones, so nice. So nice. Yes, the PCB is a bit thinner, so we need to use stab pads to close the gap, basically. You can actually buy 1.2mm PCB stabilizers, too. Hold on, guys. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to use the washroom to, like, blow my nose and figure out stuff. So give me one moment. I apologize again. Part of the joys of getting over being sick, I guess. One sec. All right. Glad I can catch your stream. Hi, Loner. How you doing? Is it worth relubing cheese/blue cheese switches? In my humble opinion, yes. We need a ball spin for those bathroom breaks. Here, I'll give you guys one right now. All right. I'm going to put these guys in now. I think it's worth relubing anything from Keygeek. I mean, hell, I think it's worth ensuring you like your stabilizers regardless of what brand they are. Or not stabilizers, switches regardless of what brand they are. The sound of bearings spinning is so good. I'm glad you like it, Wish. I think I need these because these are different. You want to know why, Alex? Alex is saying, I remember one stream you had a fancy new leather desk mat and gave it so many reasons why it was better than your felt one. It's because it got stolen from me. That's all I'm going to say. It may have gotten stolen from me. My jaw dropping. Shocked face. Oh shit, I forgot to do this. It may have been so good that, well, it was so good that someone may have took it from me. Dude, the one thing about Stabies, God, sometimes these screws are so weird. What is going on, Stabies? These screws are not screwing in right now. Okay, there we go. That's so weird. It had like a really tight spot. This is why Stabies are a little bit lower on my rusted screws. Yeah, this is why Stabies are a little bit lower on my ranking list. Like, they're great stabs. You can get them to sound great. But install-wise, I've always had, like, issues here and there. Is this still spinning? It is. God damn. Yeah, Conan, you know, some people swear by Stabies. I'm always a little bit like, not really, you know, about them, but... are these commission builds, the ones you build on Twitch? I'm also streaming this on YouTube, but not all of them are going to be commission. Sometimes they're prototypes. Sometimes they're... well, actually, very rarely do we do showcases where there's no opinions, but sometimes that'll happen too. Most of the builds that you see are most likely going to be prototypes we're looking to review, or commissions. Or sometimes, very rarely as well, my own personal boards. Very rarely. Do you know any reputable patina guys or gals? Wally? Isn't there one other person who does commissions or commission patina? Good to see you again. How you doing, May? Another one of these weird screws. Oh yeah, NY Keys. Dude, I put some faith into them. They do some pretty nice patina. Nix Keys, I believe, in Canada. 1000% I put some faith into them. Nix Keys has been doing commission patinas? Yeah. Not NY, it's Nix Keys. I knew what they meant, that's why I said Nix Keys afterwards. This is a 1.2 mil PCB, yeah. We're going to use all the foam it came with today. It didn't come with the PE sheet, which I'm a little bit, actually, weirdly enough, I'm kind of bummed it didn't come with the PE sheet. But we're going to use all the foam in the board today. All right, we got all these installed. Next up, we're going to test our stabs. Yeah, plus, you know, for me, benefits me because they're Canadian. So, love supporting other Canadian businesses. Love, love, love that. This way. All right. We will be looking at the Garand 60. Hi Ross, how you doing? It's Sunday morning here in Indonesia. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Oh gosh, I'm still sick, Ross. Sorry if I sound a little funny, but Happy New Year. I hope this is the last day of being sick. I really do. I'm over it. I'm over it, y'all. I'm over it. C-Boss extras or Garand? Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Oh, okay. Also, another thing, Thomas. It's funny, didn't I just have this issue with another board too? You gave us 2 layouts for the step caps and regular caps, but only one cutout on the plate. So my thing here is either I hope you release plate files for those people who end up buying the board or will buy the board, or if you can get that corrected. Or I don't know if this is just a prototype thing. You know, my unit maybe has it, but other units don't. But would like to see that corrected as well. In the grand scheme of things, I know it's not a big deal, but I still think it kind of adds value to the board when you can get the parts to be at least matching the PCBs that you're supplying. That would be nice. Everyone's saying to steal the Decimat back. You want a happy house? The desk mat belongs to a thief now. That's the only right answer. It's true. It's the only right answer. That's it. That's it, dude. What are your thoughts on the screwless mounting points under the spacebar? Screwless mounting points? These? I don't think this matters too much. I really haven't had any major issues with like the mount, or I guess the screw cases. I think this should also be fine, because the reason why I'm going to say this is actually probably not even going to impact the way the board sounds. This should have enough flex, because these go on in from the sides. So it'll actually leverage from here. Plus, these are silicone. You can choose just not to put them on. But I've seen this shape before. I actually don't mind this at all. I think this is like solid for your mounting points for silicone gaskets. I actually love silicone gaskets like this, believe it or not. I think this is actually, if I had to go the route of silicone, is using those little dot things that Bull uses, or these. The little, what are they called? Socks, or like, what do people call these? Socks or sandals or something? Shoes? It's very Kiwi Defense. Yeah, Kiwi Defense does it. Some other brands have done it. I think it works really well. Okay, let me test the spacebar and stuff now. We've got a few switches, and actually let's put this one here in too. One sec, let's grab a keycap set. Ooh. Dude, GMK Firefly would actually probably slap on this board. Fuck, do I have it available? Let me see. Firefly. I never know where Firefly is. It's not a set I use very often. Okay, found it. I need to find the rest of it though. That's the other problem. I think I know where it is. I think it's on my Suse. Pretty sure. Now to find the Suse. An orange set would make this look good too. Do I have a lot of orange sets though? I'd have to find one, I think. Suse, where are you? I don't see you. You're not in this one, are you? No. Got a whole lot of boards in this one here, actually. One sec, guys. Underneath the desk pad that fell down. Gotcha. Yeah, I think this look good. Oh, is the night stabs gonna do the, or the Steve gonna do that weird thing I hate? No, we're good. No, they're doing that weird thing. Stupid stabs. No, these are not stupid stabs. They're There we go. So, the one thing about stabies, which you probably just saw, if you over tighten them, if the plastic binds in any way of stabies, they don't actuate. They'll be kind of like frozen. They're not frozen. They're going to be super sluggish. One of the other reasons why I don't rank them super high. It's because they're so temperamental. So temperamental. But they sound great once you can get them tuned up. You know? They do sound fine after that. This is 6.25U only, yes. The Enter sounds wild. I think this is a good choice of switches and stuff. I think we picked good. We picked real good. Alright. I'm excited. Alright, let's put some stuff away. Now that we're done with their stabilizers. I got some Cherry Firefinch switches in. How much of an impact would films have on the top housing? With Cherry switches, not a whole lot. You can use them without feeling like you're ruining the switch. I say go for it. Fixed layout only comes with PC plate, 0 options other than color and optional weight. Yes, this is a pretty fixed purchase. Which again, I'm gonna say it kind of makes sense because this is an in-stock purchase. Less SKUs, less choices equal not as expensive to stock. I would like to see more options though. I would like to see options like more plates. I would like to see different PCB options too. Even just as simple as, hey, you know what? Here's the PCB that I intended as the designer, but here's a solder PCB for everyone else. I think that's always an excellent choice, you know, for boards. Just offer all the layouts in the world on a solderable PCB. If it's too hard to do, because sometimes it is, there are design constrictions as why you wouldn't use something like hot swap on a 7U spacebar. But sometimes it is nice to have. GMK Ruber House brand new in box or Black Snail? I'd get Ruber House. I feel like Black Snail is, it's nice, but like low-key just get WOP. Ruber House is at least different. Damn, these sound so nice. I gotta get another batch of these. I think this kind of like Gateron Type R, even these Hydra switches, this like more aggressive tactile is 100% my thing. Damn, these do sound good. Actually, I think this is a good pairing for the PC plate and foam too. Very nice pairing. It's a beige set with black. Oh, it's a beige set? I don't know. I'm still a little indifferent on that personally. I love the tactile renaissance that took place this year. Yeah, dude, honestly, 2025, I know it's 2026 now. 2025, I feel like tactiles became a thing again. I'm here for it though. I'm here for that. I'm always here for that though. Ooh, these look cool on this board. Or this PCB, I should say. I have not tried those sauce. Would you recommend them? May clickies never be a thing again. Oh man. Hey, Novel Keys did clickies very well in my opinion. Those linear clickies they did, those were nice. Those were super, super nice. Should I use the included stab foam stickers with the Type Plus stabs? The short answer is no, but there might be reasons you might want to use it. Like, do you want a quieter space bar for the bottom out anyways? My short answer is no, but experiment, you know? But usually you don't want to. There are some... There's no real benefit you're getting from using them. It's not like the stab's going to be like a better stabilizer, you know? What AMD said too. Stab pads and stab feet completely ruin the sound of... Oh, sorry guys. Full travel switches? I agree. I 100% agree. What's the sound of a full travel switch exactly? I mean, it would vary depending, you know. Fuck. Sorry, guys. Both of my nostrils are basically clogged. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I do tend to breathe in my mouth sometimes, but I also, like, tend to I kind of default to breathing through my nose. I think when I'm gaming, I end up just like, you know, mouth open, you know, playing video games, but normally I'm breathing through my nose, and I can't do it right now. Hey man, it's only when I'm playing games. It gets serious when your mouth's open. KP, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you. So I'm not used to this, and I keep trying to breathe through my nose. And I'm just like, oh, nothing's happening, and then I like lose my breath. I'm like, what's going on here? Oh shit, one of these little... Oh, this one came out. I'll put you back in there, buddy, don't worry. Oh, dude, I'm having little panics time essential, 110%. I always see you push hot swipes in and never support the socket from the back. So, the reason why I don't support the sockets is because that's what the desk pad's doing. You can technically just do like this. Use your finger, push them in. But because I have it laying flat on a desk, and I push it in like that, there is technically no chance the socket will move. It's going to get supported because you have it on a desk. I would probably suggest using a desk pad. Now, I guess where the problem comes in is a lot of people have the PCB assembly inside their keyboard with nothing supporting it. And that's when it becomes a big problem. You want to support it. You want to take it out of the case and support it then. I never paid for a lot of keyboards. After all your videos on YouTube, I ordered the Evo 75. I think you're going to like it. The Evo's nice. They made really good stuff with the Evo series. All right. We are looking good for this. Now let's open up the case. I just installed my hydras in my Bower. For some reason, my left shift won't register unless I press down hard. I tried different switches and it was the same until I changed the type of switch completely. I don't know. I would have to use the hydras to... I actually don't know, honestly. That's kind of an odd issue. That shouldn't be a problem. I think that's a bit out of my wheelhouse right now. Ooh. Okay, so this is a 3-piece design. I don't know why I thought this was just 2 pieces. Okay, I like that. 2-piece, it's a 3-piece design with a weight. You know, from a value perspective, it kind of makes the $300 price point feel even better. On top of it being in stock. All right. Now, I don't necessarily care for this. I'll show you guys this next part. Not the end of the world because so many brands do it, but just as a call out, universal PCBs make the best, or daughter boards make the best daughter boards. I like universal parts because if this ever dies, and let's just say goes out of production, then you're, shit out of luck. Would like to see universal parts here. Now, I have to be careful, apparently, putting this in. It's apparently a tight fit on this unit. Although, I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is a very tight fit. I feel like I'm going to break this thing. Let's see. Was there any build notes on that? Little push to sit flat. Okay. I exist. Thank you. No, not the same footprint. So you would have to be, unfortunately, using this daughter board or nothing. This is an extremely tight fit. I'm pretty sure it's going to break. But, okay. I think we got it in, sort of. Something's blocking it, though. Hold on, I don't like the way this is fitting here. Oh, I see what the issue is. I don't even think I can really install this properly. Okay. Small issue here. Thomas, I would honestly make sure this gets redone. I think this is probably the most important thing out of everything that you have here today. Not the end of the world, because I feel like this is an easy part to replace. This part, because it needs to be flipped this way, is making impact with the case. I think the easiest thing to do would be readjust how the daughter board layout would sit. So maybe move all these diodes down here. Right? Because right now, these diodes are kind of in the way. I can't really properly make this sit flat without squishing the diodes, and that's not what I want to be doing. We could damage something that way. And that's, even from your perspective as a vendor, you don't want to be doing things that way. Because if something happens, you have to replace the daughter board and ship it out. So might as well deal with it ahead of time. You know what I mean? So we'll just try to install this anyways. Maybe we'll just put one screw in and kind of just leave it like this without totally squishing this down. I do agree. Maybe if we can, maybe it's a bit too late. Use a C3 unified daughter board. They're the best. They are the best. Roger that. Sounds good, my friend. Yeah, like, I worry for those two diodes. But we'll just leave one screw in for now. That, or make it so you can also do this too. If you do redo the daughter boards, I would put the USB-C on this side. So flip it and then keep the diodes on the top. You know what I mean? I feel like that's super possible as well. So all you're going to be doing is changing the orientation of where the USB-C sits. This is, I think, the most major thing I would 100% get fixed. But then it won't align with the cutout. It would still align. You would just have to flip it over. So the diodes would sit on the top, and then the USB-C would be on the bottom. You understand what I'm saying? Like, see how the USB-C sits in the cutout here nicely? You would just flip it, and then keep the USB-C on the opposite side. All right, let's put some gaskets on and assemble the board. See how it sounds. No, not flip the entire thing. I do agree. I still stand the universal daughter board, but a lot of companies haven't really been using them. So I mean, I can preach that till I'm blue in the face. There's so many non-universal daughter boards nowadays. And then even the universal daughter boards, some people make alterations to those, which is so frustrating. It's like, I've told you guys, like Heine PCBs, for example, use their own. Like, I think it's the layout for their cables for the JST connector. So you can fry parts if you use the wrong things. Is there any way to achieve a good sounding foamless board or build on the Nut 65? I haven't actually built that board before, Pulp. What's the inside of that board looking like? Is it flex cuts? Is it primarily foamy? Is it a gasket mount? Personally, I'm so happy the Agar exists. Oh, for EC? So it's such a great little pickup for EC stuff. I'm surprised I didn't do stuff EC-wise with the tofu. I'm actually really surprised. I already really like this mount. Like this is just a good mounting style. It just works. Because now we have everything flexing nicely. We'll put in the bottom foam afterwards. Let's just leave it like this for now. All right, let's close this up now. Alrighty. Beautiful. Oh, wrong ones. Tried just putting a plate foam in the bottom of the Nut 65. Who makes the Nut 65? These are very compressed silicone pieces. We're having to put a lot of pressure to close the case, so it is squishing down some of the silicone. I do see it's a little bit squished in some areas to the point where it's... Yeah, it's not looking super hot there. Maybe the solution there would be to have a thinner silicone gasket, but we'll just try it with this. I don't think there's a way I can actually fix that. But there was definitely a decent amount of compression happening. Not a bad thing. But just as a little note. What's the deepest sounding foamless board you've ever done? It depends on the switch. I can't really recall off the top of my head, but... But I've definitely used some deeper sounding switches. I wonder if that is going to cause an issue, though. We'll see. Let's see right now, actually. Is this going to cause the... I guess not. We're good. Yeah, so here it is. I was a little worried about this. Oh. Okay. I think my camera is a little too hot right now, guys. We cranked up the heat a little bit because we're not feeling well, but also I don't think I set this camera up for the heat thing. I think I have it to like the lowest setting possible. I'll change that afterwards. But yeah, as you guys can see over here, there is a little bit of squishing happening with the gaskets. But if it's not a big deal if using the thin side down. Sorry, what do you mean, Thomas? Definitely the Solaris you did with the blue cheese. Oh, that was really deep, you're right. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to impact the keycaps. But just as a side note. I don't... Oh, is there a direction with the... Did I mess that up? I didn't realize there was direction. Let me see.
Put the camera in the freezer.
Should I? Is that the thing here? Maybe I messed this up, guys. Oh, you're right. There is a direction. Totally didn't see that. Some of them aren't in the right direction here. Probably the ones that... Okay, you're right, Thomas. My mistake, guys. There is a direction. There's a bottom side and a top side. Okay, these are all right now, and then these... This one's not right. No, it's because... It's because the... we're running the heat right now because we're we were both freezing the other day, and then also I opened up the vents down here to allow heat to come down, because normally I don't like the heat at all, but because I've had to work and then also I'm sick, I just opened them. Alright. Hydrate, Mr. Otis? Will do. Give me 1 sec. Much better. Sorry about that, guys. Missed that. Oh yeah, they're definitely not squishing as much now. Perfect.
So nice.
Matt, thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate you, dude. Actually, the whole thing was just easier to close, too. Damn, this is actually a very flexy build. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Still a little sick, you know? Still feeling it. Alright, now the gaskets don't squish out at all. Perfect. Now let's put this together. Now, to use Firefly, my beloved. Such a good set.
So nice.
Feed_Theo gifted a tier 1 sub to Daprod.
Thank you, Fed. I appreciate you, man. And also, Akka, thank you very much for the 5 tier 1s. I appreciate you, too.
Damn, dude.
Sick, you said? Yeah, we're both sick. That sucks. My girlfriend's like, we're never allowed to be sick at the same time. Yeah. I'm pretty sure one of our family members, like, their kid was sick, and then, you know, it just spreads like crazy, so. It is what it is. What can you do? Not really much, right? Not much at all. One sec, guys. What's a reasonable number of keyboards to have at any given time? That's a totally up to you type thing. That is personal preference. But I think whatever you can sustain in your own home, you know? I'm really curious about the cough you have, Alex. It had a nasty cough. Oh, where'd it go? It scrolled up too fast. As well, I think there's some virus. Dude, the cough dissipated within a day. The only reason I'm coughing now is because it's, you know, it's like residual, I guess. But it's like infrequent. But it didn't last very long. No, I'm not in distress. How many, however many EDC loadouts you can fit? Damn, everyday carries with heavy customs is crazy though. This one here, this is the Fuji we're on right now. Let's see. I messed up that joke, disregard, still N+1. However we can fit on my shelf, that too. Cough 2 times if you love in it. Did that count? The hesitation? I only heard one? That was sus? Reluctant to cough that second time? It is what it is. It is what it is. What can you do? I'll keep up my guard. Yeah. Firefly is cute, right? Right? I think it actually works really well on this board. I got to admit, I really like this kind of like little, it's kind of set down a little bit. I kind of like that. Oop, I forgot this camera's not on. I kind of like the blocker being just ever so slightly lower than the rest of the board. And it kind of, I don't know, it kind of feels like it almost sits into the frame a little bit with the keycaps. I like it. This is the most anti-Alex build I've seen in a while, blue on blue. Okay, to be fair though, this particular anodized blue has a hint of purple, and I really like it. It's almost like an indigo. This is not super, super blue. And I kind of like it. If it was real navy blue, I probably wouldn't have liked it. Personal preference. You have something hanging from your mustache? Joke? Oh my god, you guys made me do it. That's crazy. It's called indigo. Yeah, I would say it's more indigo. No, I don't think I'm going to start liking blue this year. I really don't, guys. Sorry. Got him? Damn it, dude. Blue ain't on my list for this year. It really is not. Hold on, I need to turn off the other vent here. I think my girlfriend turned up the heat and now it's way too hot in here. 1 second, everybody. Damn, how hot is it? It's pumping out heat. All right, do the rest of our keycap. F6. Here, I'll turn this camera back on. Should be good now. Doesn't feel like hot anymore. For some reason, the graphic for Twitch is better compared to YouTube Live. Interesting. Really? Usually it's the other way around. People say it's YouTube that looks better. Actually, another small note I can give the designer today. Perhaps very minor because you don't really see it when you're sitting down. This is just me nitpicking. I would like to see maybe the silicone gaskets as black to hide them from showing up in the creases of the case. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought of that until looking at it right now. Are you using a dummy battery or actual battery? Dummy battery. We got a little dummy battery going on. Little silly one, yeah? Nitpicker? Dude, I'm telling you, I'm just trying to be as fair as possible. That's all. I wanna make sure that, like, I'm always giving as honest as an opinion as I possibly can. But then also labeling which opinions actually matter, like objective stuff, or just like subjective little things that could make, you know, the project just feel different. That's it. Some stuff I say literally is just my opinion. And it's just probably doesn't even matter that much. Good feedback is gold to creators. I hope so. Why does Firefly have this extra tab that's a different color again? See how this is purple, this one? I always forget. Why do they do that? Didn't notice this problem, but fair. I wouldn't even call it a problem, Thomas. It's just a little stupid little nitpick. No idea? Yeah, I don't understand why they have this. Oh wait, yeah, they also have these ones here in purple. Do I not have like a code? I guess I'll just put function here, even though I don't really like it there, but it's okay. And then I need caps lock. Where are you? Caps lock. Where's caps lock? All right, caps lock is purple, I guess. I don't know what. Why is caps lock purple? It's the DE accent kit. But I don't have any other caps lock. Oh wait, I should have another caps lock. So where is it? Not in here. Strange. Oh well. Right there. Thanks. This guy, dude. This freaking app at home up here and then print up here. And then we need F2. F2, F2. There we go. And then F11. Where is F11? Right there. I think this set looks great. Scooped user here. Scoop's the best. That does look good. I think this is like... Okay. I love the color of this case. Okay, maybe Firefly is not the perfect match for it, but the color of this case is gorgeous. Actually, the side profile is really nice with the keycaps on. Damn, I want to see more of this particular anode color. Oh, no, that's just an alt. Design-wise, I'm not huge on this. Also, I don't think I got the feet in for the keyboard. Let me triple check the box. If anything, I'll just use some bubble feet. Nope, nothing in here. I checked for gaskets and stuff before I opened it and didn't check for feet. Like the boomerang feet? Kinda, a little bit. It's okay. I'll just grab some bubble feet. We'll put those on for now, just to show you guys what it sounds like with that. Oh, there. Nice. Okay, let me get some feet for this. 1 second, everybody. Here we go. I really do like Firefly. It's a good set. Very good set. Tomorrow, guys, we're going to be doing the Vela, in case you guys want to watch a Hall Effect board. I don't think I've ever built a Hall Effect board live on stream, like from the ground up. So that'll be my very first time ever doing that. I'm just going to put them on top of where the normal feet would go, just to have them there. I know these are not the right feet, but I'm just going to make do with what I have right now. Oh, you're right. I did do Lagira. Never mind. I have done one before. But I'm going to be honest, the Lagira was underwhelming. I didn't love the Lagira. Alex, do you know who makes your glasses? It is a brand. You guys can laugh at me. It's called Karen. Carin. Nice. Okay. Dude, not that kind. Carrying glasses. All right. Let's see how this board sounds now. Let's plug this in too. I already love these alphas. I'll tell you that much. Love these alphas. I might have to remove the spacebar gaskets. Ooh, these alphas are... Dude, that's kind of... Okay, the spacebar I'm not the biggest fan of right now, but we're going to see if we can change that up with just removing the gaskets. The mods sound great. I'm going to get rid of the gaskets on the spacebar. I'm also going to switch the switch. Yeah, I think it's the gaskets on the spacebar here. Yeah, it feels almost like... Spacebar kind of feels too flat for some weird reason. Let me just make sure everything's okay with it. Love the alphas though. And the modifiers besides the spacebar, fantastic. First, let me change the switch. Maybe it's just something, maybe the switch, bad switch or something. 1 second, guys. Is it Pocket Nixie time? Well, I don't know if it's Pocket Nixie, but I'm just going to switch it to a different unit for this one. I use ordinary Labs cables. Yeah, the spacebar was very, very dead. Oh, you know what it might be? Oh, hold on a second. Does that sound better to you guys? I think this screw head's too thick, and it's actually impacting the spacebar. So unfortunately, one of two things is happening right now. Usually this isn't a problem, because I've seen this done before. I think this is a bit, obviously this is flexy, right? So this is flexy here. And what's happening is this is going down a bit, too much, and then hitting the screw head. I think the better solution to this would be just to remove it from under the spacebar and then move it over here, or use a thinner screw head, or make it countersunk. I think just using, yeah, exactly what Weish just said. The easiest fix, if units can't be changed, just get a thinner screw head. This is actually a pretty thick screw head. But because this is so flexy, it's probably not doing this any favors at all. And it's causing this to just bottom out on this. Cut a notch in your spacebar, or you could just do that too, I guess. So my solution here is just literally swap the screws. Probably the easiest. I think the ultimate in solutions though is move this point to here and here on the sides, or even just in between keys, so it doesn't impact things as much. Now I still want to take out the two gaskets just because I want to see how it sounds. So let's go open this guy up. Yeah, I do appreciate all the flex that goes into this. I really like these alphas. These switches are fantastic, and I think it's doing work with this this plate combo here we got going. really like these alphas a lot. Damn. Can't complain though, because magnetic screws. Hello. All right. Let's take out these. Although, I don't even think we need to be honest. I really don't. But we'll try it without. That's a dope screw or screwdriver. This is Geon's screwdriver. So this is I got this from Geon's website, but it's a notch set, I believe. Okay, I wonder. I'm also going to test the rest of the switches around the screw points as well. Make sure they're not impacting. Although I think the rest are fine because they see a little bit less. Actually, maybe not. Well, let's see. They're still hitting it. You can see. Actually, you guys will be able to see from here. See this? So I think the screws. See how it's impacting? It's not. I don't think I have a great way, but if you press down in it, you can see it naturally, like it's getting stuck on this screw. So I think we do have to make sure that those get to be thinner screw heads. All right, now let's put this back together and see what it sounds like. Yeah, same thing with that. Not as harsh on the smaller keys here, but still there. I liked it actually better with the gaskets. I'm gonna put the gaskets back in, and then we'll try the bottom foam too, and then we'll do a final sound test. A little too much noise happening now. Plus, it doesn't feel any different. It feels exactly the same. So there we go. Let's put those back on, and then we shall do our final sound test. Well, actually, one of two final sound tests. Production badge will be changed. Oh, sorry, for what, Thomas? Why have screws in the bottom than hidden screws anyways? Because it's a three-piece design. I get why they did it. I think, believe it or not, I prefer something like this over what than Key Cult does. This makes a lot more sense. Believe it or not. Yeah, it honestly does. This is so much better than Key Cult's number 2 design, where they have everything where you kind of have to like hope to God it all fits through nicely. You know what I mean? The screw type that is too thick, I will change it to be less thick on the sales version. Sounds good, Thomas. Thank you so much. I'll make some final notes after we're done, and then we'll kind of go over what Thomas gave for feedback as well. I didn't expect Key Cult slander here. Well, I've always had that issue forever about the number 2s. The number 2 Key Cults have always been a little bit finicky when it comes to install. Mode 80 sandwich flashbacks? Oh, yeah, a little bit like that too. I'm gonna also try a linear spacebar after we're done here too, just to see what the linear sounds like, because I'm curious. Let's put the rest of these in. The Kafka, yes, I will be. That actually might be happening Monday or Tuesday. We're doing a bunch of HE stuff. For some weird reason, all in 1 week. Kafka mentioned. Yeah, we'll be doing that, and then I will be taking some time off. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but the time off is definitely needed. A good tactile cannot distinguish from a linear? I totally disagree with that. I do not agree with that at all, though, Gingy. We can have different opinions, but I've heard like what's supposed to be a good tactile cannot be distinguished from a linear in terms of sound, right? Leaf sound is not tactile sound? I don't know. I still disagree. Can we do a game match as a board test for every HE stream? What game are we going to play? All right. Final, well, actually, one of two final ones. I want to try a different spacebar too. Then we'll do our final notes on the board. Let's type on this right now. I really like these alphas. Definitely a little bit more foamy now with the bottom foam. Okay, so I think I preferred no bottom foam. Hey, Life likes it with. I do want to try a different spacebar though. Maybe the tactile spacebar is a little bit too aggressive for me. Or this particular switch is too aggressive. Believe it or not, I am actually not opposed to mixing linear and... is this the roller switch? Let's try a roller switch. Linear and tactiles together in one board. See, like, I think that sounds fantastic. Okay, let me try cherry. Really, I don't think it sounds that dead. It's a little bit more low pitch with the roller switch. But I don't think it sounds dead or lifeless at all. Oh, geez, I forgot this is on. Let me unplug this. Alphas are awesome. Modifiers are awesome on this board. I think spacebar seems to be the only finicky thing we've been experiencing. What the hell is going on with this switch? There we go. We were locked in there, huh? All right, let's get a cherry linear just so we can do some testing. That is not a cherry switch. Excuse me. I'm gonna move you down here and get my cherry batch. Gotcha. Yes, I agree. Once this screws get changed on this board, we should have a more consistent sound. I mean, the cherry sounds fantastic on this. Definitely has a more foamy sound. So you have to be aware of that if you're interested in this board. I'm shocked by how loud this is. All right, so overall, the sound signature is definitely foamy leaning. I don't think this would sound very full if we decided to go no foam at all, so I'm glad we went with foam. It's also designer preference to go with foam here. Now, I still do think the spacebar sounds a little bit glassy. I still think it has some character, just a little bit glassy. We're going to go over some stuff I like about the board and don't like about the board, though. And it's all going to be nice, constructive feedback. There's nothing going to be tearing down anyone here. So I love the way this board looks. I think it looks great. I do think the back could use some more, or the bottom rather, can use some more embellishments. But we're not going to really talk, we're not going to write down aesthetic points. Those are just going to be my opinions I'll voice to you guys. I think it looks good. The anno color on this, very good. I think the anno is beautiful in this particular unit. It looks great. I actually do like the recessed badge here too. I actually think it adds some character to the board. I really do. I hope it stays like this. I think that's the final version of the board. What I would like to see though, let me make sure I'm not talking out of my ass here. I believe the website shows a different render for the board. Yes, the website shows one where the badge is attached. I would like to see the renders update it. In fact, I almost feel like it's a need to update the renders. So we're going to write update renders, or just take pictures of the board, or take pics. So it should never be the case where you're buying something and it looks different from, what you're buying. There's no way to put this nicely. It's just not something I would condone anyone to ever do. It's only going to cause everyone problems in the long run. Now, I do like the way the board sounds overall. I think it sounds great. I think the spacebar is the only outlier where I'd have to see it screwed in properly. It sounds good still, but I think it's going to be one of those spacebars where you have to use some specific switches due to just it being a flex cut and 1.2 mil PCB, and also you're locked into PC. So spacebar is the only real outlier, but it's not bad. It's very adequate. The alphas are phenomenal. The modifiers, these sound great to me. Even the arrows sound great. I like the mounting style. The mounting style is good. It's a very simple mounting style, but it works. I like it a lot. The mounting's good on this board. I like it. I like the gasket socks here. We'll call them socks. The socks are good. I don't think you even need to adjust any of them. I think they work good on their own. So the socks are great. I like them. What I don't like is where the screw point is underneath the spacebar. So screw point, or we'll just call this screws for case enclosure. Which it looks like Thomas already said it's going to be addressed. Thinner screws, so thinner screw heads. Thinner screw heads. Or just move them entirely. So this is or, we'll put here. Move them. The only, I would say, mission critical thing other than the screws, so I'm going to put a star beside this one. The other star that I would say needs to be addressed is the daughter board. The daughter board, right now the way it sits, I do not like at all. We'll talk about some of the other options too. The daughter board, in its current formation, squishes the diode against the aluminum. And I think the intention there is we're just supposed to let it be squished. I think that could cause damage in the long run. It probably will. And someone's going to do it so where it's too tight and then crack the diode and then it's not going to work. And then you're going to have to, as a vendor and then also as a customer, reach out to someone, and then vendors would have to replace parts and it costs you money. The solution here is just redo the daughter board. I gave some solutions during the stream where you can put the USB-C on the other side. It's going to need to be redone regardless, in my humble opinion. I wouldn't even bother redoing the case. I think the daughter board is the thing that can be changed. What I would like in a call out for every designer is try to use, and this is not a mission critical thing. This part here I don't really have a huge say over, just because some designs require different designs of parts. There's unified stuff. I'll put a question mark. Go with something unified, go with something universal. I think that matters a lot too. Now, layout options. Again, I'm not going to put mission critical here. Layout options are something I always implore people to put in. We don't see them all the time though. Neo just released a board where they gave us basically nothing. The only asterisk here is the plate file, which apparently is already being fixed already, according to Thomas. The plate file is missing the slot for the stepped caps. But the layout, I would like to see more layout options. And I feel like that's easy to do. Like, I feel like that's not hugely difficult if we go with a solder PCB for the people who want extra layout options. You know? I think that's really it for like major pieces of criticism here. Some other stuff I liked is the 3-piece design. I think it does a 3-piece design well. Oops, dropped my pen. I think it does a 3-piece design very, very well. You know, I do like the fact that we have screws in the bottom, and then it's easy to open from the top. I know it's still a hidden screw design, but it does it in a way where it doesn't make you kind of like jump through hoops to get everything disassembled, which is nice. I guess there is some other ways you could have done this, where it could have been screwed into the bottom, but I don't know all like the design constraints there. For what it's worth, though, I think the design here is pretty good for 3-piece. Oh, the gaskets being black I don't think is a major thing, but gaskets being black over white, you can kind of just a smidge see them here. Again, I don't think it's like super mission critical. I don't think it really matters too much, but it's just a piece of advice, like just to make things look a little bit cleaner. But other than that, I think this is a fun little project. I really like the side profile. The side profile is fantastic on this. I like the use of all these different colors and cuts on the side profile here. It gives it some visual interest for sure. I really like that. How'd you like the switches? I think the switches are fantastic. I really like these HMX Hydras. Really, really like them. Even the back here looks great too. Like, this is nice. I couldn't find the feet. Sorry, Thomas. The feet, I guess, were not in the box. You know what? I didn't even think to look for them. I was looking for gaskets and PCB and plate when I was making sure it was all there. For some reason, I thought they'd be on the board. It's also a really high board, so maybe a wrist rest. I don't think it's actually incredibly high. I would have to guess this is probably about 19 mil, maybe 20. Unfortunately, my caliper is out of batteries, and I don't have these particular batteries with me, so I would need to go rebuy one now, unfortunately. Oh, something else. Never mind. Other than that, it's also a very soft type. I really, really like this about this board. I did prefer with no bottom foam, believe it or not. I think this board type's really soft without the bottom gaskets, or bottom foam rather. Even with the bottom foam, it's still a relatively soft type. It just becomes softer with that. Oh, does it have it? You're totally right. It does have the markings. Oh my gosh, I'm silly. Oh, it is. Maybe it is. Yeah, it's about 20 point. Is that 21? 21 mil. Actually, it's a little off there. 21 mil would be how tall it is. All right, well, I think that's pretty much it. Honestly, if these 3 things get fixed and sorted... Ballspin, did I miss something? If these 3 things get fixed and sorted, I actually think this is a pretty fun board. I like the look of it. It's nice and simple. Like I said, it kind of gives me like a nostalgic vibe for some reason. Like, I feel like this board here is something I would have eaten up like 3 or 4 years ago, design-wise, and I still like this kind of design. Like, it's fun. It's simple, but it has some character, and it looks good on a desk. I will say that. It does give me a bit of like a Thera vibe, yeah. The ano is really, I mean, actually, it's something we should probably put on here. Great ano on this too. Ano is great on this. But yeah, I would like to see some of these things get sorted. Other than that, I think the project's fun. These are mission critical though. All these star files, these star ones here, all these are mission critical. I think maybe it is the indigo color a little bit, yeah. But this is fun. I really like this. This is cool. Very, very cool, Thomas. Super Strike Mouse. No, I've not seen that. It has adjustable haptic feedback. Sounds annoying to play games with. I wonder if I would get frustrated with that. This has haptic feedback when you click this button. And I don't think I would like that while I'm playing video games. Did Alex just, Conplin BF? What does that mean, Mineral? Is that a... Should I know this word? Fuck. I feel like I'm... Let me Google this word really quick. I don't know what this means. Do you mean compliment? Google's like, do you mean compliment? Okay. Sorry, Minerals. Sorry. I thought maybe... I was like, man, am I just like... not educated enough? Did you switch to German? Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe that was supposed to be a German word. But no, it's a nice blue. I have to... I mean, I don't even really... Dude, I do not consider this blue. This is indigo for freaking sure. I mean, Firefly's blue. Look at it next to Firefly. Look at it. I'm going to zoom in real close. I actually like this little badge here too. A little compliment about that too, Thomas. I love this color. That color looks great. I don't know. I don't have a GMK Indigo. That is a nice color. Like... The top, Sony showed the purple even better. Yeah. It is nice. Thomas picked a good color for this, for sure. I have the Numa stuff, but it's all packed away. Oh, I turned it back on a little while ago. I just had to close the vents. That's all. But I hope this was helpful. The board, if you guys want, I'm hoping, and I would honestly... I would probably want to see some updates from Thomas. I would probably join their Discord if you guys were interested in this, just to get updates on this, but it's a fun project for sure. I made sure the Anodized Factory can make this color. I love it so much. It's so good, dude. This color is great. Join Thomas's Discord if you guys are interested in the board. Very fun, but I do want to see these things here get confirmed change. Because I think these are pretty like make or break. Like these are like actual objective things that need to be addressed. But I have confidence that Thomas will hopefully fix them. Thomas should probably change the description to indigo instead of blue. Yeah, I guess that's probably the truth there. Probably should change the description to indigo because this is a beautiful color, man. I have yet to see an anno like this on any keyboard. I love that. It looks great. Looks so good. Default color is purple or matte gold depending on the color choice, and then upgrade it to PVD. I can't find the pics of the default weights. I'm assuming it would just be the same color as this. But yeah, that's just a really good point too. I haven't actually seen the website until just now because it was closed before. But having a color of the default weight too, Thomas, would be fantastic. Would like to see that as well. And Thomas, I believe you sold another keyboard before too. I think it was I think this is not your first project, right? You designed something else in the past, I believe. Maybe change it to midnight. I think Antipode's color was a little bit more purple though, no? Or darker in general. I'm pretty sure. But I always appreciate in-stock products, by the way. Always really appreciate in-stock stuff. Alright though, guys. That's pretty much the stream. I'm going to go take another really hot shower and just like clear up my sinuses, get some rest, because we're going to be streaming again tomorrow. And I have to actually prep some switches for tomorrow too. I'm going to be modding some of the Hall Effect stuff. Also, my throat's starting to go now. I think my throat, it hit its like 2-hour limit, and now it's starting to feel a little bit sore. So, thank you guys for tuning in today. Really appreciate everybody. Let's go find someone to raid. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably do 7 p.m. Oh boy, 7 p.m. tomorrow. Chris is live. Let's go see. Yeah, he's live. Let's go read Chris. I'm literally gonna go. I'm out of water right now, but I'm gonna go down a whole thing of water after this. I'm kind of like sick of tea right now, though. I don't think I'm going to drink more tea. Just water. Amazing stream, heal well. Thank you. I appreciate that, Yizzy. Thank you so much. Hydrate. I'll get some, I promise, Shinji. I promise. You guys have a good night. Love you guys. See you guys very soon. And bye-bye, everybody. Good night.